Oh boy, royal drama never fails to deliver. Just when we thought the British monarchy was settling into its usual routine of tea parties, polite smiles, and the occasional corgi parade, here comes Meghan Markle with a demand that's shaking Buckingham Palace to its very foundations. Yes, you heard that right. Meghan Markle is apparently calling for the coveted HRH title, a curtsy, and, wait for it, an apology from none other than King Charles himself. And if that wasn't enough, Prince William is throwing down an ultimatum that's adding even more spice to this royal stew. Let's unpack this royal rollercoaster, shall we? Because if you thought royal etiquette was all about whispered, "Your Majesties," and perfectly timed handshakes, think again. This latest saga is a heady mix of protocol, pride, and a pinch of palace politics, with Meghan Markle right at the eye of the storm. The HRH title. More than just 3 letters. First off, what's the big deal with the HRH title? For those not fluent in royal acronyms, HRH stands for Her Royal Highness, a badge of honor that screams status louder than any tiara ever could. When Meghan Markle married Prince Harry back in 2018, she was bestowed the title of HRH Duchess of Sussex. But, fast forward a few years, and the couple famously stepped back from their royal duties. Since then, their official use of the HRH title has been a no-go, sparking debates, memes, and endless tabloid headlines. Now, the shocker. Meghan is reportedly demanding to reclaim that HRH status. Not just for fun, but with an added expectation of being formally recognized with all the pomp and ceremony that comes with it, including the good old-fashioned curtsy from those around her. Because, hey, if you're going to be royal, you might as well enjoy the royal treatment, right? The curtsy. A royal gesture with a twist. Ah, the curtsy. That graceful little dip of the knees that has long been the hallmark of royal etiquette. But Meghan's demand isn't just about tradition, it's about respect, symbolism, and perhaps a dash of, "I'm back and better than ever." Imagine this. Meghan steps into a room, and instead of the usual nods or polite smiles, heads start to dip in acknowledgement of her status. It's a subtle power play, wrapped in a flowy dress and a pair of heels, reminding everyone exactly where she stands in the royal hierarchy. But here's the kicker. Some insiders say this demand hasn't exactly gone down well with King Charles or Prince William. Apparently, the palace is less than thrilled about reviving traditions that the royal family has been trying to modernize, especially when it involves Meghan Markle, the royal rebel. The apology. Royal regrets or political strategy? And now, the pièce de résistance, the apology. Meghan isn't just asking for titles and gestures, she reportedly wants an official apology from King Charles. The reasons? Well, that's where things get juicy. Some say it's about the treatment she received during her time as a working royal, the media frenzy, the alleged lack of support from the palace, and the overall royal drama that made headlines worldwide. Others suggest it's a strategic move, a way to put King Charles in a tricky spot, forcing him to publicly acknowledge past mistakes. Either way, asking for an apology from the monarch is no small thing. It's bold, it's unprecedented, and it's stirring up more royal ripples than a tossed pebble in the moat. Enter Prince William. The ultimatum. Just when you thought the plot couldn't thicken any further, Prince William steps onto the scene with his own ultimatum. Known for his calm demeanor and steady hand, William apparently isn't ready to play nice if Meghan's demands come to fruition. Sources reveal that William is drawing a firm line in the sand. Either Meghan drops the demands or faces exclusion from certain royal privileges and events. Translation? No HRH, no curtsy, and definitely no public apology, at least not if William has a say. It's classic royal politics, a family balancing tradition, public image, and personal feelings all at once. And in the middle of it all is Meghan Markle, shaking up the status quo with a blend of glamour, grit, and a dash of good old-fashioned royal sass. What does this mean for the monarchy? So, what's the takeaway from this royal rollercoaster? Is Meghan Markle about to reclaim her HRH title and have the palace curtsy to her every move? Will King Charles bend and offer a heartfelt apology? And will Prince William's ultimatum hold firm, or will it crack under the pressure? Well, the truth is, no one really knows. The monarchy is an institution steeped in centuries of tradition, but it's also a family navigating the complexities of modern life, complete with social media, public scrutiny, and evolving expectations. One thing's for sure, this saga has injected fresh energy into royal conversations. It's got people talking, laughing, and maybe even sympathizing with the challenges of royal life. Because behind the tiaras and palaces are real people, with real feelings, and apparently, some very dramatic demands. The final word, for now. In the end, Meghan Markle's shock demand for the HRH title, the curtsy, and an apology from King Charles is more than just a headline. It's a reminder that the British royal family is anything but boring. It's a story of power, pride, and the ongoing tug-of-war between tradition and change. And while the palace might prefer things to stay quiet and polished, the world is watching, popcorn at the ready. So, will Meghan get her royal titles back? Will King Charles say sorry? And will William's ultimatum rewrite the royal rulebook? Stay tuned, because this royal drama is far from over.